Devon Allen, who is the two-time Olympian, he made the Olympic final in 2020 in Tokyo. He placed fourth, just barely out of the medal contention. He's announced that following the World Championships this year, he is going to be competing in football, which is wild. It's like a lot of people are like, man, one of the top guys dropping out of this sport in pursuit of the NFL. Now, we're going to be discussing this more in depth because on Saturday, if you're listening to this in the first week, on Saturday, we're actually going to be interviewing Devon Allen. And so you're going to be hearing from the horse's mouth about what's going on with this, the NFL thing. So we'll have some more insight there. But this is not the first time that we're hearing about this. Back in 2016, when he turned pro, he actually mentioned that this was a goal of his. He said that he wanted to break the world record, win the Olympic gold medal, and then following 2020, he wanted to go back and turn back to the NFL, try out football. So this is just pushing that back 2 years, obviously, one, because of COVID, and two, the World Championships is in Eugene, and so he wants to go and compete on his home soil and compete well in front of many of his home fans. And so he mentioned also, like, it's now or never. He's 27 years old. If he doesn't decide to do the NFL now, he's going to be in his 30s attempting to come back. I mean, he's 27 now. After by the time the season gets started, he's going to be in his 28. He's going to be 29. Like, you don't have much time left, to try these things out. And so it's just interesting to see that we have one of the top guys in our sport trying out for the NFL. And I mean, a lot of people, if you don't know his background, you might just be like, oh, this is just a hurdler that is really good at hurdling and he's trying out in the NFL, so stupid. No, he has got some serious football talent. Of all of the football players that have tried out to be in the NFL and have tried in the track and field world, he's probably the most qualified, at least in recent terms, going from a primary track guy to the NFL. Back when he was in Oregon, he had the second most receptions on the entire team. This is the year that Marcus Mariota was the quarterback. They came in second. They lost in the national championship. He just ran a 4.35. I mean, this guy has good speed. He's played football at a very high level before. He got injured in the Rose Bowl on a punt return when he got his ACL taken out, and then he got another injury in the start of the next season in 2016. And so he definitely has that bug. Clearly, he's trying to go back, and so I'm interested to see how long has he been training for this type of stuff. Is this something where he's just making the decision now? Has he been doing some football practice recently? Because obviously he mentioned in 2016 that this was the plan, but how often has he been training? He did the Oregon Pro Day not too long ago. He looked pretty good, but once again, he's not looking to get drafted. He doesn't have draft stock or draft eligibility. Right now, he'd be going through the free agency and hoping, trying out for teams and stuff like that.